Malone. It is currently 15 minutes past 5, and coming up, we have an interview with Colin McKenzie, a man on the hunt for an elephant on the South Shore. Plan B Merchants Co-op recently celebrated their second birthday. They started in 2011 with 7 merchants, and now they're up to 78. Dan Malone went to Plan B to find out what's drawing people to one of the weirder shops in the North End. Kevin McIsaac is pawing through a rack of video games with a stack of postcards in his hand.
When I come here, I always usually grab some of these postcards because they're really sweet. They have sweet ads here.
He's shopping at Plan B Merchants Co-op. He usually comes around once a month. This time, he brought a friend who's never been to Plan B before. She wandered off somewhere else. That can happen in Plan B. It's a huge space, and it's packed. The store sells an eclectic mix. Vintage clothes and used records share a roof with cat skeletons and ancient arcade games. Every space in the market is rented out to a different merchant. Bob Chason runs Plan B.
Well, it's like our shelf spaces start at $20 a month. So the thing is, that's like the price of lunch out, or like, a morning at a flea market. But you've got a month to bring your stuff in, see if the people respond to it. If it doesn't work, like I said, you're out the price of a pizza and a beer.
Chason also runs the Monkey's Paw Curio Shop inside Plan B.
So I do spooky stuff, Jim. Right. Like two-headed bunnies and koalas and cat skeletons and...
Where's the cat skeleton?
Right over here.
Oh, well, cat skeleton?
The pickled pucks, like things in jars. Formaldehyde.
Old photos back there?
Yeah, antique photos. Taxidermy shark. You don't see many of
How
them.
do you get a taxidermy shark?
You've got to get the whole still.
Katie Habits works at Cafe Bream, which is at the very back corner of the building. Plan B means she and her friends can run a cafe without making a huge financial investment.
The cafe is part of like the co-op, the co-op member.
Plan B is on Gottingen Street. Chason says the area is starting to shed its bad reputation.
And, it had its downturn, and now it's coming back. And, it's coming back fast and furious. We were lucky to get in when we did. And I got to say that, we specifically wanted to set up on Gottingen Street because this really is the center of hipdom in Halifax. The gateway to the North End. It's perfect.
He hopes Plan B can be part of the continued revitalization of Gottingen, or at least a cool place to shop, sell, and hang out.
I'm a very visual person, and there's always something to look at that you've probably never seen before, and I'm here all the time.
It's like a department store for freaks. Everything's just kind of weird and old, and you get some sweet clothes, you get records, and you get actually useful stuff. And you know what? I could even take my mom here because there's all these antiques and stuff.
For the Radio Room, I'm Dan Malone.